Mackenzie Johnston with Cattle News Central, bringing you your Wednesday evening, July 20th cattle industry headlines. Brought to you by 4T Ag Insurance, your go-to contractor for ag insurance. Colt Tritt is the owner and operator of 4T Ag. He is a one-man show. He himself ranches, so he understands all the risks that go along with the livestock industry. 4T Ag offers LRPs on both fed and feeder cattle, and they also offer numerous other insurance products. If you want to check out everything they have to offer, head on over to their website, www.4tag.net. That is the number 4, TAG.net. According to Shaylee Stewart with DTN Progressive Farmer, the cattle inventory report, along with the cattle on feed report, will be released this Friday. But the main focus is going to be on the cattle inventory report, as just about everyone in our industry is scrounging to pinpoint exactly how many beef cows are left in the market and how many calves can be expected for the 2022 calf crop. According to Stewart, given how many beef cows have been processed this year, it's likely that the beef cow inventory is going to be down anywhere from 2.5% to 3.5%. This would equate total beef cow numbers to the lowest point that our industry has seen since 2015. So far this year, as of July 3rd, 2,039,500 head of beef cows have been slaughtered. That is 14% higher than what we had seen last year at this time, and it is 28% higher than the industry's 5-year average. Some other numbers to knock your socks off. There have only been 2 weeks in 2022 when packers have processed fewer than 70,000 head of beef cows in a week. And there have actually been 3 weeks when beef cow slaughter has exceeded 80,000 head. Pretty darn significant. Back in 2021, there were only 19 weeks when the Marcus beef cow slaughter exceeded 70,000 head on a weekly basis, and not once in 2021 did a single week's beef cow slaughter ever reach or exceed 80,000 head. I want to thank Shaylee Stewart for getting those numbers together for all of us in the industry. It's important for all of us to be aware of these numbers when it comes to our beef cows. It is interesting to look back at 2021. I remember talking last year about how we had such high cow slaughter numbers. And now we're in 2022, and the numbers we have this year are just absolutely putting those numbers that we had in 2021 to shame. Besides these 2 reports coming out the end of this week, many in our industry continue to watch and wonder if feeder cattle prices are going to hold steady at the incredible levels that we have seen over the past few weeks. Stewart believes if USDA does report that beef cow numbers are down significantly, the feeder cattle market will likely rally despite what corn prices do. This update is also sponsored by Ag Risk Advisors. They manage your risk so you can manage your operation. They are the experts in educating, evaluating, and executing risk management programs for each individual operation while providing top-notch customer service. Now is the time to be thinking about enrolling in the pasture rangeland forage program for the 2023 crop year. If you are interested in learning more, go ahead and reach out to Alex and Naya to learn how to set up a tracking policy so you can understand how the program works firsthand. Ag Risk Advisors, risks averted, legacies preserved. Drovers has reported an amendment to the National Defense Authorization Act for the 2023 fiscal year that would create a pilot program by March of 2023 that would require the Navy to serve plant-based protein options at bases where livestock-based protein options may be costly to obtain and store. So when they're looking at where to implement this pilot program, they're thinking of places like Guam, out in the Indian Ocean, over in Japan, places again that just cannot get a hold of animal-based protein too easily. As we all know, the cost of traditional protein products such as beef and pork, they continue to increase in our U.S. markets. But in places like Guam and over in Japan, where many grocery items are imported, costs for these products are incredibly high. It makes our prices here in our grocery stores look like nothing. For example, a pound of chicken over in Guam costs an average of $9, and a gallon of milk over there is $11. The good news is a separate resolution was introduced in 2021 by Representative Elisa Slotkin, a Democrat from Michigan, which states the troops at participating bases in this pilot program would still have some access to animal products. I would sure hope so. Finally, CNS News has reported, according to the monthly Treasury statement, the federal government hauled in a record $3.8 trillion in total taxes in the first 9 months of fiscal 2022, and that runs from October to June. This number was up $5.02 billion or 15.07% from the first 9 months of fiscal 2021. So if you break down the record $3.8 trillion that our government raked in, 1.1 trillion of that came from social insurance and retirement receipts. 61 billion came from excise taxes, and these are hidden taxes on products like alcohol, gasoline, tobacco, things like that. 24 billion came from estate and gift taxes, 74 billion in custom duties, and 109 billion came from what the Treasury calls miscellaneous receipts. While the government was raking in all of these tax dollars, they spent approximately $4.4 trillion. So the federal government ran a deficit of $515 billion in the first 9 months of the fiscal year. Once again, our federal government just knocking it out of the park. That's all I've got for you guys this morning. I will catch you tomorrow. Have yourself a great day.